to open our gaming chair. Oh, look at that.
And the seat, that's the base.
That's the base.
The back.
The back, should I say. And the front. I thought that was going to be the base then, you know what you sit on. But it's a bit too small then. Is it as thick as you thought? Is it as thick as on the picture?
Yeah. Different.
Yeah, I know, but on the picture, was it actually... Did you think it was... I thought on the picture it looked a bit thicker.
It does look a bit thick on the picture, but this should be fine.
Well, okay. Oh, like, great. Keep it tight, is it?
I don't know.
Ripping it? What? Yeah, I know. Guessing that's the tool part of the bag. The box. Oh.
All the screws you need the bag. Wheels. These are the fixtures.
Put the wheels by there.
There's actually not a cut up for those, you can see it. Box.
The chair arms. Okay. That's the empty box now, yeah? Oh, got these. Oh, this is quite thick with your back, isn't it? It goes up where your back is. It will, it's usually a dent there, isn't it? Like, you need to have something there. So. Yeah, we just placed that on there, didn't we?
fully tight these, you should be able to adjust it.
Yeah.
But then I can fully tight the way.
Sorry if you've done a mistake, at least it can be mended.
It's heavy compared to the other one.
Screws look quite good, don't they? Were they like this on the other one, the screws? No,
Yeah,
they weren't
they're
locked
just
in it.
cheap.
Yeah.
As soon
They
as
look
you-
like they're like more expensive, like,
They do look quite nice, to be fair.
yeah, like they
But
won't break easy.
the ones on the black and red one over there were literally just cheap as chips. They were like
Yeah.
stripping. If you tried to do it too tight, or tight, you know, not too
Yeah.
tight, just as you would tighten the last one.
There you go.
Just like that.
Leave them loose. That did look a bit thicker.
Yeah, switch.
Yeah. No, like on the picture, but it might be because it's not together yet.
These,
You have to take them off even though they've been on.
yeah, they
Why are they started with them on then?
I don't know. So you know where they are. Don't use the wrong ones by mistake. I don't know.
Okay.
If I take it right one.
Nope.
Yeah, I've got them in the fit. Click it into place. Put the covers over unless you're back in.
Do these need to be lifted up?
Yeah. Does that look right?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Does it go
It's a pocket, yeah, it's a pocket. Oh, we have to do it at the same time
That's quite handy.
because then it's not going to.
It's more hidden.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, it actually goes up proper straight how it is at the moment. The other one is more of a slant.
It goes all the way back,
Yeah,
like
does it?
48 degrees.
That'd be good. But it is actually proper up straight, so you can have a straight back.
What is it?
Watch, because now you've tilted it so it's not in place.
Yeah.
I could see the holes now, I can't.
Oh, we initially thought
Yeah, it's
that
recording
it
now.
goes in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, it might. But
No,
looked
it
like
shows
was
on the-
just gonna rip out the back,
Yeah,
didn't
it shows on the, what's it called, it doesn't. I don't like that.
What?
Looks like it's a tear in it already. Uh, Wow.
Let me just open it.
Oh, look what Timmy got.
what I've got it this side.
Did you do it tight enough?
Yeah. Not sure. Obviously goes into the it's not long enough to go all the way through. It's so difficult, it's just quite heavy.
So is it more like a two-man job? So I held it for a bit. Is that better?
Yeah.
My one, love.
I got Daddy's phone like you said.
Yeah, if you get his phone.
Let's see. Taking the lead. I'm gonna put this one in.
Oh, they need to be tightened, don't they?
Yes. Yeah, but why be?
Carry on then.
Oh. It's actually got a little circle thing to click into that. Make sure I do it right. It just looks so far away, doesn't it?
Because you're supposed to do this bit on first. Just do it the way you did it before.
Yeah. Yeah, so they were on the other side. I switched them.
So you just switched them over, so always
The hole.
didn't fit a minute ago there because it was on the wrong size. Now you clip it in first and then you know straight away if it's on the right side or not.
I didn't notice if they were labelled left and right or...
Was they?
I have no idea. I just...
Didn't see.
They looked identical, so I thought they were the same. But obviously they must be slightly different.
Goes at the back.
Do you really want me to start races?
It proves that, you know, well, not that I needed proof it, I guess, but it shows that it can be done by one person.
Yeah.
The only thing is, the box it all comes in is quite heavy.
Yeah.
It's just under 30 kilograms. Some people like struggle to move that.
Yeah.
Like you were struggling, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can move it at all. So you need a man to do it or a strong woman.
Should be sexist.
That's why I said a strong woman or a man. I got a bad back at the moment,
Some
so
men won't be able to
yeah.
move it.
I can't move nothing with this bad back. Oh.
The good thing was as well, the bolts that go on the bottom only fit this side.
Okay.
And the two that went in the side of the arms only fit that side.
Okay, so that's
So you
good.
can't mix them up. And they are, the ones that went in the plastic covers are longer as well.
That's pretty cool.
Just
I wouldn't sit on it
what
yet,
I
though.
want to do, I think I want to do is as wide as they go. If I'm honest.
You want them as wide as they go, is it?
Yeah.
So at least you can choose if you want it really, really tight or wider. You've got a bit of big bum, so you probably need them a bit wider.
Let me just make sure that they don't.
That's on now.
Area.
Wow.
Roll me over the.
Now, oh, time to.
The same.
It says to do it
Yeah.
this way. I normally would have put.
Not same.
Oh, on there, is it?
Yeah.
And then you.
Look like that.
Is that nice or not?
Look
Yeah,
like
it's comfy.
that.
This needs to go back. With this, look,
They go quite forward.
it goes all the way back.
Okay. So you can have a little sleep. You can have a little sleep at the desk when you're tired, and then it goes right forward.
Yeah.
See how forward it goes.
It goes 90 degrees pretty much.
Oh,
So
that
if you,
I like it. I like that when you want a bit of back of
You
sport.
want it back a little bit, probably.
Yeah, a bit of back of sport going on there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So now it's the bottom. So that goes at the bottom by here, doesn't it?
Look, I got a star.
So you can get some back.
Can I throw out my swing?
So if you don't want your body to be right back there, at least it like comfies your lower back, doesn't it?
Yeah, if these aren't as good or annoy you, you can just take them up.
Yeah. The only problem I would see with this is if you've got little ones, they like to unstrap it, don't they?
Yeah, Timmy does all the time.
Timmy does it to his the old one, so that's the only probably issue I'd say with that, but you never know.
That's not their fault, is it?
Yeah, you know, it's just if after you've got kids, that's the only thing that will annoy you.
Woo! Woo!
Okay.
Because that's what I'm making.
Can I turn it around? See where it's clipped in?
Daddy, look I built.
Wow.
What have you built, Tim?
Now, from it. Memory foam is there.
The pillows, yeah.
So now it's the neck piece.
They did it the right way. So
Yep.
right in the right way.
Yeah, it's the writing is the right way. Looks backwards though. Oh no, it doesn't. It's just the T looks so big. I thought that was a capital letter. This is how it, like the seat bit is like seat.
It goes backwards, the T, don't it?
Yeah.
The logo.
That's why I thought it was
So it's straight,
backwards.
like.
Yeah. You got the writing there and you got it there. But yeah, have a look at that. So,
Look at this.
Ooh.
Kiss.
Yeah, a bit.
so it always.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
So you like it to rock a bit, do you?
No, I don't want it to rock.
So.
So.
Okay.
Tilt back just a table.
Oh yeah. And relax now.
Yeah. And look, with that pillow there.
Yeah.
Oh, it is still rocking a bit.
Is it nice, the pillow by there?
It is. The
Yeah.
only thing is, you might struggle with this seat if you were any bigger than me.
Okay, so if you were
Okay.
any bigger than you.
Look how much space is left on that
Oh
seat.
yeah, it's not that much space.
So you'd have to lose the pillow.
So how much do you weigh?
Just over 15 stone.
Just over 15 stone. And how tall are you?
5'10", 5'11".
Yeah, I think you're about 5'11". Just under 6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
come up.
yeah, you are coming a bit on the edge a bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Your legs are coming out by here, but it looks like a strong base. Why don't you try on me now?
The seat is nice and comfy.
It is. Hold
If
it.
you don't like sponge back up as you get up, is it still recorded?
Oh, I wasn't expecting. It's very firm, but like comfy on your bum, isn't it?
Yeah, well, when you compare it to this one,
Yeah.
it's lovely because underneath the sponge thing on that,
You know
it's
what?
just a plunk of wood. You want
Sorry.
wood, you?
You're not having this now. I'm having it. It's really nice for my back. I got really bad back pain, and it's quite nice having this right behind my back. It's sort of easing the pain.
But it supports your weight
Yeah.
without you having to worry about
Yeah,
it.
and then my head is this bumper is keeping my head forward,
Yeah.
so I'm not too far back, so it's not hurting my neck either. It's
I'm-
really good.
I'm not too sure about the pillows at the moment. I think because you're a bit shorter, the pillows look like they're in a better position for you.
Yeah.
With me, like it's like
And
that cushion.
That
That cushion
really
is
good
on your head.
if you
On
want
mine, it was like the back of my neck.
Yeah, if you want to support your back and your neck, have I got neck and back pain, my nerve pain, then this is really good to support it, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to leave that. After sitting on that to this.
Okay, get up off that one and sit on this one.
You put
Move
this
the pillow out the way.
You put that.
This one is the one that's 6 years old.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's a little bit comfy, but it's more like, ow, my ass.
Considering it's 6 years old, that cushion is pretty decent.
And
isn't
it goes back a bit too much.
Yeah.
So it's not doing my back. I need to be like this for it to support me.
Stand up.
Yeah.
The problem with this chair is this. Is the side handles are screwed to the back,
Yeah.
so it can't really move.
Ah, yeah, I see.
That's why on this one, the armrests are separate. Look.
Yeah, so you can have it flat, like you're sleeping or right
Yeah.
way up.
And I've sit on that one.
And then this one is how old?
2 years old. This
2
one.
years old. But you went from your old one, and you went back to your old one because you
Yeah.
didn't like this one, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, this is by here.
There should be a back and neck cushion for that, but I don't know where they are.
It doesn't go back as much. I feel like it's a dip in my back, so it's actually not comfy.
Yeah. But what about where your ass goes or your bottom?
Well, it's quite thin by here. It's
Yeah.
quite thin. I
But
think on cardboard.
underneath that is wood.
It's not much of a cushion, is it?
Yeah, but under the cushion is wood.
Yeah. So
Because the cushion has been squashed over time, you're literally just
I
sitting
feel
on the
like
plank
I'm
of wood
too,
then.
yeah.
And obviously, maybe it's because I was too heavy for that chair. What do you think of Daddy's new chair?
It's really comfy, but it looks the same as that one, just a little bit different.
But there's no red on it.
Yeah, but I said it looks the same as this one, but a little bit different.
Okay, can you read the logo? Logo?
And a seat.
Yeah, well done. Obviously, you have to tell everybody that it's not sponsored or anything.
Yeah, it's not sponsored. It's
So
just
we
our
bought
own
it ourselves.
thought, a review. So it's nothing like it is. We've said something wrong. It doesn't matter. It's what we think, isn't it?
Yeah. But so far it's good. It was easy to put together, really.
Yeah, how long did it take us?
30 to 40 minutes.
40
maybe
minutes.
a little bit longer because we don't want to do it wrong.
Yeah, we wasn't rushing. We just did step
Stop
by
spinning.
step and kept on looking at the
Instructions. Just
Instructions.
Do you know what I had for lunch?
But it's pretty simple. It's a one-person job. You do need two, other than the box being heavy.
Do you know what I had for lunch?
Oh, look at that.
So far, it appears to be really comfy. We'll have to do an update in like 2-3 weeks to
Tell you how
tell
it
you
is.
if it is still comfy, and make sure that it hasn't like squashed the pillows or anything.
Yeah.
But $270 we paid for it.
It's on offer at the moment.
Yeah, I think there was a couple of shops that might have been a little bit cheaper, only by like a 10 or 20 quid or something. But yeah, I think we saved 70 quid off its normal price.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's twice the price of the black and red one we've got, but you can tell it's twice the chair.
It's twice the price as this one. But it's
like
like this one just goes like the owls goes flat on to like it's nothing. Yeah. But yeah, okay, that's quite
Maybe
cool.
if we roll that out the way, I want to see how. Yeah.
Oh, is that better?
Yeah,
Look at me right now. You happy with your birthday present off me?
Let's start. Yeah, it's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, that's a nice position. Because with that one, because it's so old, the look nice if it went a little bit higher.
Oh, so it doesn't go any higher than that, does
No,
it?
this is as high as it goes.
Okay, have a look.
So luckily, because I did measure it, it's that doesn't look good.
What done?
The tissue roller with VC. Luckily, I didn't. Luckily, it's high enough because I didn't measure or anything.
Yeah.
But I did watch a couple of reviews, and they all seem pretty good.
And where you actually wanted the rest, it just fits under the desk. So if you want it to go under the desk, you can do that.
Yeah. To be fair, most of the time, the only reason I use these is if I'm playing guitar.
Oh yeah, that's quite a good idea.
My arms would be well, I can rest my elbows on it, I suppose. But if I'm watching a movie,
yeah,
I might even sink it down and roll it back a bit.
Yeah, quite idea.
Yeah.
So you happy? What would you rate it? I know you don't know much about it, but what are you actually happy with it, buying it?
Compared to the other chairs, ooh,
wow.
What is it? It's a stocking.
Oh, he's put all the stuff he wants. Oh, wow.
Yeah, you want lots of Thomases, do you?
And light in a queen.
Yeah, I definitely say it's a minimum 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's much better than those. It is quite expensive. There is more chairs, more expensive again, but then you do get what you pay for, I guess. This, if I had known about this chair earlier, I probably would have tried to buy it earlier.
Yeah, you would have missed out on that one, is it?
It's not as expensive as some of the other top tier brands. Without naming any, I'm sure people are aware of the other ones. With the little bit of money we saved, it did help on the price at the moment. But
oh, go through Top Cashback, and then you'll be able to get money off.
A couple of quid back.
Yeah, so that's what we did. We do that a lot. So
yeah, but
even when you got money off, you can still do it.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to give it a test over the next couple of weeks and see how it performs.
Okay. And then we'll get back to you. I'm really impressed how it feels on my back. I'm going to be taking that off you.
Yeah, you could see the best.
But, yeah.
I did prefer this version as well because they did have a black and red version.
Okay.
But I think the red on, I did have a choice on that.
Yeah, I didn't like the fact you bought that because it had red on.
I don't know, it looks a bit,
That,
okay.
it goes with your desk a bit, this one. It's
Yeah,
all black.
well, everything's black though, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, well, apart from this. Look at that. It's the light.
Yeah, but I can see.
Yeah, I was joking.
I can't have a black light though, can I?
No.
I can see that off though.
Yeah, I was only joking, love. Okay, say bye for now. Thank you for watching. You're supposed to look. Say bye.